It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Kyrie lets it go. Deep two there, won't go. Almost unlucky bounce.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Irving to Durant. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Leonard.
Kevin Durant, that's his first personal.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at three here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Second to three, got it. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Defense making the ball carrier work. Clippers have got it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
George, message received. Well defended. To Dinwiddie. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Number 6, Jordan.
Leonard. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Kevin Durant, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. In a flash, scores at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kevin Durant with the rock. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. George to the basket, but it won't go. Here's Irving into the front court. His team up by 1. To Durant. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things up. Kevin Durant, 3 for 4. Good start. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Clippers have it. Leonard. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he throws it down. Power play by DeAndre Jordan.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
To Jordan. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
To Beverly. A pass stolen by the Nets. And the finish, slam dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Defense making the ball handler work. Clippers have got it. George. Fires the three. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
The drive right to the basket. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
2 points.
Through one here at Barclays Center. The Nets out in front. Jay and I are back to Brooklyn right after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2, unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
For 3, can't get the bounce. George lets it fly. Paul George, 4 out of 7.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Strong finish for Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To George. Going to launch. beyond the arc, and the rebound comes down to Harris. Kyrie across the timeline. 2-point advantage. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Paul George. It was right there. Into the front court, it's Irving. He'll run the offense. Has a chance, knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Williams. Won't go. Irving into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Clippers have it. Oh, emphatic slam.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Brooklyn's got it.
Here we go.
Kyrie Irving. He's now 4 for 6. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
And the basket good at the rim.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
To George. Scores. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Irving with the basketball. Up by 3. 4-3. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. George, defended by Kevin Durant. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Beverly to Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
That's what I'm talking about. 3.
Kawhi Leonard against KD. That misses with a second to go. Time expires to end the first half. The Nets have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Clippers have the basketball. It's PG for 2. Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Durant. Kyrie. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
And Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. They're capitalizing on the momentum gain from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
Durant across the timeline. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Clippers have got it. Great feed. He throws it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Irving to Durant. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard to George. Nothing going here on that drive. DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Paul George to Leonard. George. DeAndre Jordan. Tips it. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Paul George. Kawhi Leonard. 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
George to Beverly. From long range, never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open 3.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. To Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Clippers have it. To Harkless. Deep right corner. Has a look. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
George, defended by Kevin Durant. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. George trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the...
But wait, Paul George up and good for the putback.
PG is so wiry strong, and he often gets overlooked as one of the toughest guys in the NBA.
Kyrie Irving for 2. Jumper's good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lets it fly from long range. Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense. Durant matched up with Paul George. 19-footer at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Clippers are out in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
To Williams. Beverly to Leonard. And he buries it.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guy's down 3. It's LA Clippers ball to Williams. Jared Allen with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the 3.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Jared Allen sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 6, DeAndre Jordan.
George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Beverly into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Leonard. It's good for 3.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
And he throws it down. Power play by DeAndre Jordan.
Ooh, that's clutch. Good patience waiting for the defender to flinch.
No good. Defense catching a break there.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Paul George to Leonard. Swings it. George. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, emphatic slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Kyrie across the timeline. His group now down 2.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Kyrie. Just off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Irving, and he knocks it down, Jay.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Kawhi Leonard against KD. Great defense there, forcing the pickup to Beverly. Trying to cash in. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Can't convert the free throw. Into the front court, it's Irving. They're down 3. Driving right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
To Leonard. Brooklyn secures the rebound. To Durant. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's
Irving.
the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you could do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Leonard to Paul George. Knocks it down from mid-range. Now the Nets going to take a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3.
Presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Durant, tough matchup against George. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.